Hello, friends. How are you? Myself, Dr. Ankit J. Shah, Assistant Professor at Sri P. M. Patel Institute of Postgraduate Studies and Research in Science, Anand, which is affiliated to Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar, and managed by Anand People's Medical Society, Anand. I am making this video specially for MSc students of semester 1. In this session, I am taking the subject physical chemistry with subject code according to Sardar Patel University is PS01 CCHE23. And in this session, I would like to cover unit number 1, that is free energy and thermodynamics. Keywords of this session are fugacity, laws of thermodynamics, heat capacity. Students, I am preparing this video specially for you, keeping in mind your external exam in a few days, which will be conducted on multiple choice question basis. So, especially in this video, I will give you some multiple choice question of unit number 1, thermodynamics, and also I will give you some tips of how to solve this multiple choice question and how you will find the answer from the given 4 options in a short time. Students, if you are not subscribed this YouTube channel, please subscribe it, because you will get to see all the videos of my and my colleagues of all your subjects in this educational channel. So subscribe this, bell the icon. If you like this video, share to your friends, like it, subscribe it. So now, without wasting any time, I will start the solution of some multiple choice question. As you have seen my previous video, I have given solution of the 15 multiple choice question in my previous video. So I will start this video with multiple choice question number 16. So let's start. So question number 16, which of the following is not correct? Options are H is equal to E plus PV, H minus E is equal to PV, third H minus E minus PV is equal to 0, and D, H is equal to E minus PV. So all the options are of enthalpy, and we know that actual relation of enthalpy H is equal to E plus PV. So option A, B and C all are same with some modification, but option number D is not correct one, because it must be E plus PV. So the correct option is option number D, that is H is equal to E minus PV. Next multiple choice question. In an exothermic reaction, the internal energy of products is blank internal energy of the reactants. Options are greater than, lesser than, equals to, none of this. You know that whenever there is exothermic reaction is going on, internal energy of products and internal energy of reactants are always equal. For exothermic reactions, internal energy of both product and reactant are equal. So the correct option of this question is option number C, that is equals to. Next question. For exothermic reactions, delta H is blank, while endothermic reaction delta H is blank. Options are, so here 2 blanks, so 2 options in each category. So A is positive negative, B is positive positive, C is negative positive, and D is negative positive. So we know that whenever any exothermic reaction is going on, delta H is always negative, and for endothermic reaction, delta H is positive. So the correct option of this question is negative positive, that is option number D. Next question, in an exothermic reaction the heat energy is blank, while in endothermic reaction it is blank. Again, there are two MCQs, so there will be two options in each category. So options are released released, B released absorbed, C absorbed released, and D absorbed absorbed. So students, as you if you learn this topic of exothermic reaction, you must know that whenever there is exothermic reaction, એટલે ઉષ્માક્ષેપક પ્રક્રિયામાં હંમેશા ઉષ્મા છૂટી પડતી હોય. મીન્સ ફોર એક્ઝોથર્મિક રિએક્શન heat energy is always released, and while endothermic reaction ઉષ્મા શોષક પ્રક્રિયામાં ઉષ્માનું શોષણ થતું હોય. So the heat is absorbed. So the correct option is option number B, where answers are released and absorbed. For exothermic, heat is released, and for endothermic, heat is absorbed. Next question is, which of the following holds good for reaction CO solid plus 1/2 O2 gas gives CO2 gas? Options are delta H is equal to delta E, B delta H is equal to delta E plus RT, third delta H is equal to delta E plus 1/2 RT, and option D delta H is equal to delta E minus 1/2 RT. So students, to give the correct answer, we must use the theory, that is mole and first law of thermodynamics, in which we have derived the equation, that is delta H is equal to delta E plus delta NgRT, where delta N is number of moles of gaseous products minus number of moles of gaseous reactants. So in this equation, number of moles of products are 1 and number of moles of gaseous reactants are 1/2. So delta N will be 1 minus 1/2, so it will be 1/2. So if you substitute the value of delta N, the correct option is option number C, that is delta H is equal to delta E plus 1/2 RT. Next question, by convention the standard heat of formation of all element is assumed to be, options are 0, negative, positive, infinity. You know that you have studied the definition of standard heat of formation, in which all elements have heat that is in negative value. So the correct option is option number B, that is negative. Next question, the change in enthalpy of a system when 1 mole of a substance is completely burnt in excess air or oxygen is called, options are heat of reaction, heat of formation, heat of oxidation, or heat of combustion. So students, here you may ask, here you are asked that when 1 mole of substance is completely burnt in excess air or oxygen is called, એટલે કે 1 મોલ પદાર્થ ઓક્સિજન અથવા હવામાં બાળી નાખવામાં આવે તો એને શું કહેવાય? હીટ ઓફ રિએક્શન, સર્જન ઉષ્મા, ઓક્સિડેશન ઉષ્મા કે દહન ઉષ્મા? So we know that whenever any substance is completely burned with air or oxygen, it is known as heat of combustion. So the correct option of this question is option number D, that is heat of combustion. So એટલે કે દહન ઉષ્મા એ ચારમાંથી આપણો સાચો જવાબ છે, કે જ્યારે પદાર્થને હવામાં સંપૂર્ણ બાળવામાં આવે છે તો તેને આપણે દહન ઉષ્મા કહીએ છીએ. નેક્સ્ટ ક્વેશ્ચન, Which of the following has always negative value? Which of the following has always negative value? So option number A, heat of formation, B, heat of reaction, C, heat of combustion, and D, heat of solution. Students, to give this answer, first you must understand all the four answers. First, heat of formation. So whenever substance form, heat is always released, so that value is always positive, so that would be the correct answer. Heat of reaction, again it is similar to heat of formation. Heat of combustion means whenever substance is completely burnt in oxygen, yes, at that time heat is released, so it is always having negative value. So the correct answer is heat of combustion, that is option number C. Next question, delta H0 represent the enthalpy change at, options are at 0 degree centigrade and 1 atmospheric pressure, B at 0 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure, C at 25 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure, D none of this. Now we know that delta H0 represents enthalpy change at not any fixed value. It is not like STP, the standard temperature and pressure is there. Enthalpy change is for every reaction. Enthalpy change or standard enthalpy change is different for different reactions, so you cannot fix the value. So the correct answer of this question is option number D, none of this. Question number 25, heat of reaction at constant pressure is equal to its thermodynamical quantity. Options are delta S, B delta Q, C delta E, and D delta H. So the heat of reaction at constant pressure, so we know that we have studied the theory, that is heat capacity. You know the definition, amount of energy required to increase the temperature by 1 degree centigrade of any substance is known as heat capacity. કોઈપણ પદાર્થનું તાપમાન 1 ડિગ્રી સેન્ટીગ્રેડ જેટલું વધારવા માટે આપવો પડતો ઉષ્માનો જથ્થો એને આપણે ઉષ્મા ક્ષમતા કહીએ છીએ. So according to that theory, the change in enthalpy delta H must be is equal to Qp at constant pressure. So the correct option of this question is option number B, that is delta Q. Next set of questions are question number 26. From Kirchhoff's equation, which factors affect the heat of reaction? Which factor affect the heat of reaction? એટલે કે કિર્ચોફના સૂત્ર પ્રમાણે નીચેનામાંથી કયો પદાર્થ, કઈ વસ્તુ રાસાયણિક પ્રક્રિયાને અસર કરે છે? ઓપ્શન્સ આર પ્રેશર, ટેમ્પરેચર, વોલ્યુમ, મોલેક્યુલારિટી. So you know that once the reaction starts, pressure has no effect on heat of reaction, volume has no effect on heat of reaction. Molecularity, that we concern about before the starting of chemical reaction. Once the reaction starts, we don't bother about molecularity. So the correct option of this question is option number B, that is temperature. Option number B, that is temperature. So according to Kirchhoff's equation, temperature affects the heat of reaction, and for that you must know the equation of Kirchhoff's equation. So that is delta H2 is equal to delta H1 plus delta Cp in bracket T2 minus T1. So that is temperature term in the equation, so that's why it affects the heat of reaction. Next question, thermochemistry is the study of relationship between heat energy and what? One more time, Thermochemistry is the study of relationship between heat energy and blank. Options are chemical energy, kinetic energy, activation energy, any of the three. So you know that thermochemistry. What is thermochemistry first? To give this answer, you must know that. You know that thermochemistry means it's a bridge between chemicals and thermodynamics. So we do concern about chemical energy, kinetic energy, activation energy, vibrational energy, enthalpy, entropy, heat of formation, heat of combustion. So we do concern about these quantities in thermochemistry. So thermochemistry is the study of the relationship between the heat energy, and you can say any of the three. So the correct option of this question is option number D, that is any of the three. Next question, that is question number 28. In exothermic reactions, which of the following is true? Options are HR is equal to HP, means enthalpy of reactants equals to enthalpy of products. B, HR greater than HP, enthalpy of reactants greater than enthalpy of products. C, HR less than HP, enthalpy of reactants less than enthalpy of products. And D, none. We all know that in exothermic reactions, heat is produced, so enthalpy of product is always higher. So the correct option in this question is option number C, that is HR less than HP. Enthalpy of products is always higher than enthalpy of reactants. Next question, internal energy does not includes blank. Options are vibrational energy, rotational energy, energy arising by the gravitational pull, nuclear energy. So we know that internal energy is a mixture of energies. So it has the combination of or summation of vibration energy, rotational energy, transmission energy, electronic energy, nuclear energy. So option A, B and D are not correct ones. So correct answer must be energy arising by gravitational pull, because internal energy does not bother about gravitational pull. So it has nothing to do with gravitational forces. So internal energy does not include energy arising by gravitational force. So students, that's it for this sets of MCQ or multiple choice question. So we have covered our entire unit in the video lectures, and I have given you now two full videos of only multiple choice questions, and I have given you some tricks, some tips of how to solve multiple choice question in a pressure cooker situation like external exam. So hopefully you can understand the message given by me. Prepare well for your exams. Do some hard work. Thank you.